So this is part 6 of the Kx65 rebuild. So in this video, I'm going to be trying to split the cases because I'm thinking we're almost ready for that now. First, I'm going to get these two 8mm bolts off. Alright, so I got those two bolts out now. Alright, so now on the other side of the motor, you have to get all these case bolts out. The ones on the outside should be 8mm, and these ones on the inside are 10mm. Now we can get these 10mm ones. So it doesn't feel like this bolt is grabbing the threads at all, to be honest. Whoever rebuilt this engine last is a complete idiot. With this weird gray silicone rubber on this, it doesn't seem like it worked too well, to be honest. Alright, so thankfully that one was actually threaded in. So these bolts are looking completely rigged up. I'm thinking this one has actually snapped. Alright, so that did not sound good at all. Thinking this one might have been cross-threaded in there. Either that or it was torqued down really tightly. Yeah, it's looking like that one is actually snapped. That's why it's like that. So I think the case is about ready to be split now. So here's the case splitter I'm going to be using. It comes with two different sizes. One's for smaller bikes and one for bigger bikes. Today I'm going to be using these smaller ones. So you can thread it into this hole first. Now you can thread the second one into this hole. You can just thread the last one into this hole. You can put these nuts on just like this and make sure the bottom one is pretty tight. You're going to want to tighten this top one to the bottom one. That way the stud is locked in there. Now you got to repeat the process with the next two. So this cheap Amazon case splitter actually has some weld splatter where these things need to slide onto. I'm going to have to sand down the splatter before I do anything. Alright, so I got all this together and she should be ready to go now. You're also going to need to thread this bolt into the top right here. So from right, this thing should go on like this. To get that flywheel puller on there, you're going to want to tighten it down. Now that I got all those tightened down, this thing should be ready to go. So next, all you're going to want to do is slowly torque this down until the case splits. This is going to be a 17mm socket. Thinking I'm going to use the torque wrench for this one, because I think this ratchet might be too small. And I don't know if I want to trust the impact on it. So got the cases halfway split so far. So far, so good. So it wasn't splitting evenly for a second, so I had to grab the mallet and smoke it a couple times. I think the cases are fully split now. Should be able to pull it right off. Let's go, got the cases split. I think I messed up the tranny, which I wasn't trying to do. But oh well. Thing is looking fucking crusty in there. Crank even has some rust on it. Give me some of that gray silicone rubber stuff in the crank. I think I'm gonna call it there for today, because it is getting pretty late and I do got work tomorrow, so yeah. Like and follow if you want to see part 7 of the rebuild.